Hey, hi guys, this is Arpita Tulsyan here. I'm here to discuss about the strategy that is to be followed for your law examinations, which are just going to come up now. Uh, as of now, you have just come from your audit paper, whatever it was, however it was, in whatever way your other papers like FR, SFM, audit went, that's okay, that's gone. Now we cannot do anything about it. All we can do now is focus on our fourth paper, that is the law paper. You never know if this paper can get you an exemption and help you to clear the entire group or help you in making up the aggregate or whatever it is. I'm just being positive about it. So okay, fine, let's discuss that in what flow are we supposed to study. This is just a suggestive plan which I am giving. If you already have made your strategy, then super awesome. If you are clueless that what and how you should be studying, then you can just follow this if it suits you. Yes. So now once when you're out from your audit paper, just take a small gap, maybe of half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we have to buck up again. If you ask me, then I'll tell you to start with allied laws or economic laws first. Take up the small laws. Like you can take up PMLA, you can take up SARFAISI, new course students, you can take up arbitration, foreign contribution. Similarly, old course students can also take up some small laws there. So that once one chapter is going on, you'll be comfortable, you'll get into that flow, and it becomes very simple to jump to the bigger chapters then, right? So once you're out from the audit paper, on this particular evening, make sure that small 4 to 5 laws are done. Okay, nearly half of the economic laws and allied laws should be done today evening. Next day, when you start fresh, start with bigger chapters like your insolvency. You can take up FEMA, you can take up SEBI and those type of laws, and keep a target that by 12 noon. Okay, keep a target that by 12 noon you should wind up with your economic laws in all respects. Okay, this should be the strategy for economic laws. Keep a target at least that by 12 I have to finish it off. Now, suppose if you're planning for a late lunch, maybe around 2 o'clock or 2:30 or something like that, in the gap that you get between 12 to 2:30, try to take up very small chapters from the company law. You can take up maybe foreign companies, you can take up NCLT, you can take up operation and mismanagement, so that one chapter gets ticked there. Okay, have your lunch, have good lunch. Okay, take a small gap or maybe a nap only of half an hour or 20 minutes to half an hour so that you're fresh. After that, now this is the time, this is the stretch, this is the patch where you have to cover maximum chapters, and more importantly the bigger chapters. Now like your chapters like directors, managerial remuneration, board meetings, and those chapters can be taken up in this stretch now, maybe around 3 o'clock or 3:30 in the afternoon till like 8:30 in the evening. And this stretch is going to be very crucial for you. Okay, the more you are able to cover, the more efficiency that you are able to show during this particular time will help you to reduce stress at night as well as next day in the morning. Okay, once that is done, after that late evening, take up small chapters, the ones which are left now, take up that and try to cover as much as possible by tonight, so that next day morning again we'll be fresh. Again we can go through a few things which we could not cover in the last one and a half days, and you'll be super comfortable. Okay, see, the more you try to cover early, like on the day when you gave your audit paper, on that day or the next day, the more you're able to cover during these days, the stress on the last day, that is on the exam day, will be the least. And we want that only, that we should be stress free during our exams. Right? Now, ma'am, what all things should we cover? How do we study? What do we study exactly? Okay. First of all, make sure that you cover up the content. Okay. Content is crucial because without provisions, you won't be able to apply at all. Okay. Along with that content, if while you're reading, if you would have marked some important questions, like while solving the questions, you would have marked some questions as very important, star mark or something like that. Make sure to go through those questions. Yes, so that will give you confidence. You won't feel like I haven't gone through the question answers at all. Some chapters maybe you will feel like, okay, even if I don't go through the question answers, it's all right. Maybe foreign companies is such chapter, maybe money laundering is such chapter, maybe NCLT is such chapter where even if you don't go through the question answers, it's all right. But when it comes to directors, when it comes to board meetings, at that time you would have marked some important pointers, some important questions. Just make sure you go through that. Yes. Acha. At any point of time, if you feel that you're running short of time, ma'am, I'm done with everything, I'm left with directors. For example, ma'am, I'm done with everything, I'm left with IBC. No problem. Okay, you can just go to YouTube. I have already provided the super quick revision of all these chapters. You can just go to the video. You can just, just plug in your earphones and listen to the video, right? Instead of doing nothing, you will be at least able to cover up something from that revision and you will be able to recollect. Trust me on that. It's not that you're studying it for the first time. It's just that you're revising it for the last time now. Yes. So do it from the video if you're comfortable. If you feel comfortable referring the videos on the last day, please use it. It will definitely help you. If you're okay to read it from the book, well and good. Right? And yes, at times during these 1.5 days, you'll feel that, ma'am, I am like totally blank. I'm not able to recollect anything. It's not that I don't know, ma'am, but I am not able to recollect. Ma'am, law is my favorite subject, then too I'm not able to recollect. That's okay. It happens. Okay, that happens during stress. If you're panicking, if there's anxiety, this is 100% going to happen, but it's normal. Just console yourself, just meditate for 1 or 2 minutes and it's like, it's okay. Just say to yourself, it's okay. And just tell to yourself, I am doing this for the last time and I'll be able to get through this. I'm 100% going to get through this. Just tell yourself, just like we say, last time पढ़ रहा हूँ यार, हो जाएगा. I'm doing it for the last time. थोड़ा सा पढ़ लेते हैं, निकल जाएगा. That should be your, that level of positive thinking should be there. I know it's a little difficult, but if you try, there's no harm in that. Yes, and most importantly, stay positive. That is going to 100% help you. You have been studying since so long, so hard. I mean, law you would have revised so many times, and now you cannot just give up during this last 1.5 days or during the last 3 hours. Okay, just keep that momentum going on and give out your best. Yes, and I wish you all the very best for your examinations. Do let me know how was your paper. All the very best, guys.